Mama June reveals she has gained 60 lbs since getting out of rehab, claims she has no issue with her weight. Welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a like up. Women often start being conscious after they gain weight. However, the situation is the opposite with Mama June. She has gained 60 pounds and is totally comfortable with it, as previously reported by TV Season and Spoilers. In fact, June loves her body even more now. The star had to go through a lot of change and struggle ever since she returned from rehab. Some change has been good, while others made her take time to adjust. Is Mama June happy the way she is? June Shannon, along with her boyfriend Gino Doak, has finally settled into a sober life. The star explained in the premiere episode of Mama June, Road to Redemption, about her journey. June says that ever since she and her boyfriend have got out of rehab, they have gained massive weight. Daily Mail reports June saying, "Look, we have put a little couple extra pounds. I have put on 60. He, Gino, has put on about 100. The star does not find the extra weight to be unhealthy. She instead finds it as healthy COVID weight. June compliments herself. I'm back, larger and sweeter. June Shannon is happy the way she is. She was 150 before and now weighs almost 250. She also feels good with her extra weight. However, she needs to shed some of the extra calories from her body because of medical issues. The star is facing a life-threatening disease called lymphedema. Therefore, she needs to lose some of her weight so as to live a healthy life ahead. Mama June is facing everyday struggle. Even though June is happy with her life, she has to go through a lot to get all that she wants. The star is struggling every day to make things right with her family. Moreover, coronavirus has worsened the situation even more. June says, with the COVID virus hitting, it's been kind of hit and miss. However, the star is not losing her hope. She is making efforts by frequently calling her daughters, even though they don't pick the call mostly. June realized one thing, that her daughters used to work on her timeline before, but now she has to work on their timeline. June Shannon also reveals in an interview with TMZ that she and Gino spent more money on drugs than estimated. The star, along with her boyfriend, spent around $1.5 million in the 2019 and early 2020 addiction period. Well, that's a really great amount. However, Pumpkin was in shock when she gets to know about June's expenditure on drugs. She was not happy because that was the time when Pumpkin and her family had money issues. Her mother could have lent her the money instead of using it on drugs. June Shannon has finally reunited with her daughters, Pumpkin and Honey Boo Boo, after almost a year. The daughters shared all the problems they had to face when their mother was not with them. June had nothing to say, instead of promising to bring no more troubles and stay sober. Let us wait to see whether she will be able to live up to her promise or not. Mama June Shannon had always been a polarizing figure in the world of reality TV. From her time on Here Comes Honey Boo Boo to her personal struggles that played out in the public eye, she had seen it all. After a tumultuous period marked by addiction and legal issues, June had finally decided to turn her life around. Rehab had been a turning point, giving her the tools and support she needed to fight her demons and reclaim her life. But as she stood in front of the mirror in her modest Georgia home, June couldn't help but notice the changes in her body. She had gained 60 pounds since leaving rehab. The once tight, slim figure she had achieved through her dramatic weight loss journey was now a thing of the past. Her new curves told a story of recovery, healing, and a new beginning. June had always been candid with her fans about her life's ups and downs. Today, she felt ready to share this new chapter with them. She picked up her phone and started a live video on Instagram, her face determined and calm. "Hey y'all, it's June," she began, her southern drawl as familiar as ever. "I know it's been a while since we've had a real talk. I've got something to share with you today, something real important." The comments started flooding in almost immediately, filled with messages of support, curiosity, and concern. June took a deep breath, ready to reveal her truth. "I've gained 60 pounds since getting out of rehab," she said, her voice steady. "And you know what? I don't have any issue with my weight. This weight gain, it's part of my recovery. It's part of me learning to live again, to be healthy again. She paused, letting her words sink in. I know y'all have seen me go through a lot. You've seen me at my worst. And video quickly went viral, drawing a massive reaction from her fans and the general public. The support was overwhelming, with many applauding her honesty and her positive outlook on body image and recovery. June, you're an inspiration. Thank you for being so real and showing us that recovery is more than just a number on the scale. One fan commented, "You look amazing, June. Health and happiness come first." Another wrote. However, not everyone was supportive. There were critics who questioned her new stance on weight gain, accusing her of giving up on her fitness journey and using her recovery as an excuse. Gaining 60 pounds isn't healthy, June. Don't let your past struggles be an excuse for not taking care of yourself, a critic commented. June knew that her journey wouldn't be universally understood or accepted, but she was prepared for that. She had faced worse criticism in the past, and she was determined not to let negativity derail her progress. June's journey to recovery had been far from easy. Rehab had been a necessary step, but it was only the beginning. Once out, she had to learn how to live a balanced life without relying on substances. Food became a comfort, a way to cope with the intense emotions and cravings that came with recovery. She started attending therapy regularly, focusing on healing the emotional wounds that had contributed to her addiction. Her therapist, Dr. Linda Harris, had been a guiding light in this process. June, recovery is about finding balance, Dr. Harris had told her during one of their sessions. It's about learning to love yourself at every stage, every weight, every moment. June took those words to heart. She began to see food not as an enemy, but as a part of her healing journey. She allowed herself to enjoy meals with her family, to indulge in her favorite Southern dishes without guilt. She focused on nourishing her body and mind, rather than obsessing over calories and weight loss. One of the most challenging aspects of June's recovery had been repairing her relationships with her daughters. Her addiction had taken a toll on them, and rebuilding trust was a slow and painful process. Pumpkin, her eldest daughter, had taken on the role of caretaker, both for her sisters and her own young family. "Mom, I'm proud of you for getting help," Pumpkin had told her one evening as they sat on the porch. "But it's going to take time for us to heal. You need to be patient, with yourself and with us." June nodded, tears in her eyes. "I know, Pumpkin. I'm here for the long haul. I want to be the mother you all deserve." Her youngest daughter, Alana, also known as Honey Boo Boo, had been more reserved. The bubbly child star had grown into a teenager with her own struggles and insecurities, many of which stemmed from her mother's actions. "Alana, I know I haven't been there for you the way I should have," June said during a heartfelt conversation. "But I'm here now, and I'm not going anywhere." Alana had looked at her, her eyes filled with a mixture of hope and skepticism. "I want to believe you, Mama. I really do." As June embraced her recovery, she decided to take a holistic approach to her health. She joined a local gym, not with the goal of losing weight, but to build strength and improve her overall well-being. She started working with a personal trainer, Karen, who specialized in helping clients with a history of addiction and trauma. "June, our focus will be on building a strong, healthy body," Karen explained during their first session. "We're not here to chase a number on the scale. We're here to find balance and strength." June appreciated Karen's approach. Together, they developed a fitness routine that included weight training, yoga, and cardio. It wasn't about pushing herself to the brink, but about finding joy in movement and appreciating what her body could do. She also began attending a nutrition class, where she learned about making healthier food choices without depriving herself. She discovered new recipes and cooking techniques that allowed her to enjoy her favorite foods in a more balanced way. June's newfound confidence and acceptance of her body led her to become an advocate for body positivity and addiction recovery. She started speaking at local events and participating in online forums, sharing her story and encouraging others to embrace their own journeys. One of her first public appearances was at a body positivity conference in Atlanta. June was nervous, but she knew that sharing her story could help others who were struggling. "Hello, everyone," she began, her voice steady. "My name is June Shan, and I'm a recovering addict. I've gained 60 pounds since leaving rehab, and I'm here to tell you that I have no issue with my weight. Recovery is about more than just what you see on the outside. It's about healing, acceptance, and learning to love yourself at every stage.